Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the center position. And for the Rockets, at the guard position, Van Fleet and Green. Alper and Şengün out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the small forward spot. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got... How to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now, here's Thompson. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. It's rebounded by Leonard. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Now, here's Green. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Here's Thompson off on the layup. A shot by Harden, wide open, off the left rim and out. The Rockets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
Rockets foul. Thompson, first personal foul.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
James Harden.
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer, turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Van Fleet against Harden. Trying to get open is Brooks. And Zubac with the block.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
And it's Dunn in the corner over Green. Dunn misses. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Van Vliet. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Good D by Harden.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Harden. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
Rockets trail by 4. Van Vliet passes to Brooks. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good.
2 minutes remaining.
Now, here's Dunn. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Harden, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. It's a tie ball game.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now I asked him how they plan to limit the effectiveness of Kawhi Leonard. Coach said the thing with Kawhi is that even if you're able to slow him down offensively, he'll find a way to impact the game with his defense. He's one of the best two-way players the game has ever seen. So they won't have a moment's rest tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Here's Dunn, following the basket by Jalen Green. Pass to Leonard. Launches a three, gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, Leonard, very effective from downtown. That wasn't always the case. He's really worked to become a laser from three.
The Rockets shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Harden against Van Vliet. To the inside, Brooks, and a missed layup. Clippers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Leonard inside, covered by Van Vliet. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's Green, missing. Here's Harden. Thompson with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And good that time.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Rockets ahead, up 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
7.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Dylan Brooks out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
So it's the Rockets now. The Clippers getting the bucket, and he makes that one.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And here's Harden for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Van Vliet wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Van Vliet's got... the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Van Vliet, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Done, and he lays it straight in.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And he gets it back. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Van Vliet outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard with the steal.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agreed. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Now here's Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Left side, Leonard does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Highland passes to Bamba. Stolen by Thompson. Left side, Adams. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Highland. And botches the dunk. Here's Holiday. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Height and good floor vision make Thompson an effective playmaker.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Coffey. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Mann. No good, unable to end this run.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the right wing. Pass to Coffey. And it's Highland in the corner. A second chance effort. Now the pass to Mann. Out left to the wing. Highland's shot is good.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Gets it off. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lue. Teron, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just we have to make shots. We got to relax. We got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. They ended the second with a solid 9-point lead, a nice show of force by them. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Amen Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. They've got Bones Highland. Batuma's out there with Muhammad Bamba. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Coffey in at the 3. Holiday attacking. Pass to Whitmore. And the 3 off target.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Highland deciding where to go with it. Lays it up and banks it in. Highland's got the first bucket of the third here for the Clippers.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Passes it to Holiday. Leonard with the steal. Inside. Dunn misses. Houston leading by 7. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Harden against Howard. 3-pointer. He can't get that one. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Eason. Over in the corner, Shepard. Eason down low. Leonard's there. Kicks it out to Harden. To the middle. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Holiday. The Rockets with the new 14. Whitmore finds Adams. He doesn't hit that one. Clippers trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Harden with this stuff.
You know what? That's just fantastic concentration by Harden, taking the hit and then draining the shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Harden. Rockets leading by 6. Outside Holiday. In the corner, it's Eason. Leonard with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Powell, the pass to Leonard. Shot, high post. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And for Houston, they're shooting 43% for the game. And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for L.A. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Count it. Good. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter. Now a timeout called by Houston. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. And the Rockets got their guy with the number 3 overall pick, Reed Shepherd. He brings elite shooting, blue blood basketball pedigree. He has immediately made himself a key cog in their rotation. I'm told the Rockets have high hopes for Reed Shepherd for years to come.
A lot on his plate, without question. Thank you for the update, Shams. A new lineup here for Houston. And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. In second, the Rockets.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
And it's Bones Highland with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:19 left in the third. Count that bucket.
Van Vliet, for his size, pretty tricky.
Ball's knocked loose. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around.
Come on.
They grabbed their own miss. The putback stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Right side, Batum. Here's man. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Rockets leading by 8. Thompson up top. He's defended by Highland. Chalk up 2 there. Thompson's got 10 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Bamba wide open, and he fires. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Out to Brooks. 2 on the clock. And it's here's the buzzer beater.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets lead by 12. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Thompson is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the center, filling out the middle. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Houston leading by 12. On the wing, Thompson. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Highland, and it goes down 2 points. Highland's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Clippers. Van Vliet against Highland. Launches it from deep. The shot missing.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Man finds Highland. Back to Man. Good. Nice job down low. Man's got it back down to a single-digit deficits for Los Angeles. Highland against Van Vliet. The wide open look here for Highland. Traps in the tray. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Thompson sends it back.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact. Thompson denying that shot.
For the Clippers. Houston on D. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And it's Leonard missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And that time, also a missed shot.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
And here's Green outside. They get the rebound. And Şengün throws it down.
That is what Şengün brings this team, the ability to turn misses into makes, doing the dirty work down low.
Leonard inside, Brooks covering, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Şengün trying to free himself up.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Steven Adams comes in for Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Green. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Thompson. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harden kicks to Leonard. Kicks it out to Harden. Three-pointer. Brooks grabs the board.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Thompson with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 7.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet finds Eason. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Zubac.
Team foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Second one is good. Putting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Houston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Thompson for 3. They get the rebound. No good. Stolen by Thompson. Kicks it to Brooks. This one for 3. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.